Okay, all right. So I'm placing in the 4th position. And this is going to be, I think, my 8th ranked game so far. I've got like a decent win ratio, but I'm realizing that the ranked games are getting a lot harder just because overall the meta is getting a lot harder. Like people are getting good. Anyways, first position over here, they place on the 693 on the brick, taking the rarest brick, which makes sense in my opinion, since there's a high wood board to lock down the brick. As 4th here, what do I get to do? Okay, as third position, I think you almost lock down the wheat, since that's going to be pretty rare. It's been a while since I played ranked games. Always like go and play like a big sprint and then take a pause. We got 3 8 10, which makes sense. They point upwards to the top 5 10. That makes sense since I can see red taking the 5 10, but I could also see red taking the 8 4 with all that extra brick themselves. So in this spot, I can take the 6-4-3, point right to the 8-4, but it risks red taking this spot over here. Jeez, this is actually kind of a tough spot. Could also take the 8-4-10 with all this extra sheep. Yeah, I could do this plus this. Yeah, 8-4-10 plus 6-4-11. You go to the sheep port, use the free road, and then if red does take the 8-4, that's okay. Yeah, if I take this plus this, I use a sheep port, I upgrade the 8-4-10, and then let's say I build on the 3-1. That's actually a pretty strong or wheat sheep position. And then as orange in this spot, they probably take something like... Actually, yeah, the more I think about it, I actually wouldn't take what orange took, since they kind of get boned, actually. In 3rd position, I think you actually want to be taking 8-4-10, not this 3-10. I think it's a mistake by orange. And so what do you take with this? Yeah, like you get stuck with like some type of wood sheep, and you just lose the game. Yeah, that's a bit of an exaggeration. You don't just lose the game. Black over here, when they did get the wood port, they're doing pretty good. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and place the settlements. I think this is relatively strong. Yeah, I don't think I see anything better. I bet you could probably do some type of greedy idea where we do 6-4-3 point right, but I think it's a little bit too greedy. And also think that like the brick here is actually super valuable, especially on the super high wood board. I wonder if there's ever arguments to also taking the wood port from black. That's not actually such a bad idea. The reason behind it is because, I mean, there's just a bunch of extra wood and it denies black a lot. And if you can get the wood port, then you can start asking players like, hey, like I'll offload your wood. Like give me 2-for-1, 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 and for any free card. Okay, so orange takes a 4-9-11. So double sheep, like tad bit of wood over here, and a little bit of ore. So I think this is the problem with orange's setup, is just that they just got too much. It's too slow. If orange can get on the 5-10, then yeah, it's playable. But I don't know if orange is actually going to get on the 5-10. And now black over here, they're stuck with a bunch of ore and wood. Okay, I was at the very beginning of the video, I was saying how ranked games are getting harder. My opponents have made a lot of blunders for their placements. I think, at least what I perceive to be as blunders. Maybe they can clutch it out. But yeah, like as black, like how are you going to get the bricks to get on the wood port? Especially since red, if they're smart, they're going to be pretty stingy with their bricks. They should be. They should be. And knowing that trading economy, it's like, okay, so they're going to go over here, road settle here, and they're going to basically be like, sucking a brick for any brick because they kind of need it. And if I was red, I would probably choose 6-3-11. Actually, if I was red, I would actually go 6-3-11 point down, then build to the 8-4. And if you get this, you basically win the game. Or another idea as red is you can go the 6-3-11 point right and cut orange off to the 5-10. That's also playable. So I think both of those options are pretty good. I'm going to tell black that the wood port is actually his. And this spot, like, although you do want to, if I do take the wood port, it's pretty good since I can kill him from the game. I think what I've realized over time is whenever you knock players out of the game, they tend to, kind of sit there and just, like jack off for the rest of the game. They're still going to exist within the game. So if you destroy the game, they're going to be there and just like, basically bone you. Red takes a 5-10. I think that is a pretty suboptimal move. A 5 and okay. Red basically is 1 card off from a city. A wheat for an ore, brick for an ore. They're really hungry for the bricks. 4-1 makes sense. Okay, that's red just needs a single ore for wheat now. They have their city. I wonder if I could ever give red the city for 2 cards. Okay, well, that's just a city for red. Red has extra wheat in hand. In this spot, it's quite interesting. I think the correct move is just to still go on the sheep port. It could also just be the 3-1 port. That feels like that's the most standard. But I want to go here, upgrade the 8-4-10, and suddenly this becomes very strong. Upgrade this, road settle this, and then I can have a stronger or beat sheep position than all my opponents. And that feels very playable. Road settle here, city this up, maybe road settle this, and then I'm just I'm very happy with this position. So I think I just keep it simple just by dropping the road, and I have to drop the road now just so I don't get robbed for the bricks, because people are definitely hunting for that card. So red is killing it. They got an ore wheat in hand. They drop a city on the 6-9-3 if they're smart. Yep. Okay. And if there's one rob, it's most likely red. Like red's killing us, I think. Okay. red should almost never give this away. Like if I was red, I'd give the brick for like wood plus X. Yep. 2 wood might be a decent trade for red, in my opinion. Or just ask for wood plus ore. 2 ore for a single wheat. Oh my gosh. No, don't do this trade. Black is asking 2 for 2. Good job for black. 3 for 2. This is actually a pretty good trade if red. I'd consider that. That's probably a decent trade. But if anything, I want my opponents to not trade and just kind of sit there. Since that means they don't get to do anything. A wheat for 2 cards? Yes, I'll do that. A wheat for 2 wood and an ore? Is that too generous? I'll take it. I'll take this trade because, yeah, I'm more than willing to take that trade. Okay, there's too many trades. Wood and ore for wheat. I don't think I can do that just yet. I'll do it for 2 cards though. Or I'll do it for any 3 cards I'll take. Ooh, okay, wood ore. Okay. So that means he does have that brick in hand. That means black has the only brick in hand. And I think in this spot, yeah, okay. Red gets robbed, it makes sense. Probably stole an ore. In this spot, I'm looking for the ore really badly. I'm looking for who's got the ore. Red might do this trade, but I doubt it. Wheat for ore. Wheat for ore with black. I need to do wheat for... No. Maybe I could do something like I can get a wheat from someone else. And then I'll be considering doing this wheat for ore with black. So if I can get a wheat, then trade a wheat away. This allows me to get my city on the 8-4-10, which is pretty good, honestly. I could also hunt for the brick, but nobody's trading the brick. I could also buy a dev card in this spot too. I could also hold. A lot of options here. I think I almost want the settlement before the city. Because if I city up, then it's going to be very hard for me to get the settlement and I get stuck for a while. Let's try to do something like this. I doubt it. Maybe red. Yeah, I think I'm actually okay with just passing this spot since I want an early city. Yeah, it is 6 cards, but I think I should be fine. The 4 puts me over. 6 puts me... Okay, so that's 1 brick on red's hand here. Black is 1 wheat away from getting to settle. The maximum trade is doing something like this, and that's like ultra greedy. I could see myself doing this, but not a 2 for 1. Maybe like 2 wood plus an... Okay. Nicely done by red. So they get the settlement, and now red spends their road on their turn. Okay, that's my city. That's good. Red's kind of cooking. Yeah, I still need to hunt for a single brick. This is the problem, since I'm going to drop a city on my turn. And if I drop a city on my turn, let's not roll 7 first of all. 4. That's pretty good. There's no brick for sale, except for red's hand. And I could probably offer something like this. Or maybe I can offer 2 cards for a brick with red. But this will put them over. Maybe they don't see it and they just accidentally take it and put them over. This is a bad trade for red. They shouldn't be taking this. Or for brick. I'll do or for brick. Done deal. That's a deal. It's a bit dangerous for me to do this with red since it gives him a city. And gave him a city 1 for 1. So I probably could have asked for 2 cards in that spot. Yeah, actually, in hindsight, I snapped on it a little bit too fast. I probably could have asked for a second card. And I think the second card they could give me is probably brick and wheat, which would be good. But I think that this settlement is actually so critical. And now any 8-4-10 roll gives me a city. So I think that's actually the better move. And it's also better for pacing's sake. So traditionally, a city looks better. But for pacing's sake, I think this is better. So now red drops a city on the 6-9-3. They gave him that. Yep. And the good news, though, about this is that like we're getting set up. And red eats a lot of the robs. And their setup is actually very, very blockable. They still need a 3-1 port. I'll take that. I'll take that. If orange takes it, I'll take it. But they'd probably take it with orange because orange is behind. No. Just take it with orange. And I already have a city in my hand, so no need to compete. Just take it with orange. Oh, oops. I didn't realize the trades are actually cut off. That's my bad. Dude, this laptop fucking sucks. I should just record on my actual computer. All right, whatever. So in this spot, I think it's just a pretty simple, you use a sheet port that I just got from last turn. Yeah, I just use a sheet port that I got from last turn over here. And then I'll upgrade this. And now my setup is like it's super cooking. Like I got, this is strong ore wheat sheep. And I've got the sheet port, I've got ore. The 4s are rolling. This is a pretty good position to just to clear the game with. But it looks like red's actually winning since they got double city. But in reality, I think I've got a little bit more flexible position than red. And that's exactly what we want. And they're solo blocked. Like this is like kind of like the nutted position. Let's see. I also got to remember I can always offload my wood. Oh, do I get plowed here to the... Oh, okay. No, it goes to the center. Okay, makes sense. Actually, if black gets this, they're actually in a pretty good spot. I like that. This is also a good spot to get 2 cards from red. Like, hey, you want insurance? Like, give me the brick plus X, and I'll take you under. And that's like a super value trade on my end, especially if I can give them something like sheep or wheat. I don't think... okay, 9 rolled. Yeah, I think they're probably lacking some wheat here. So probably give them like a wheat for a pretty good trade. Orange is 2 down dev cards. But yeah, I think orange is screwed. From the placements, like they're already screwed. Like as soon as I saw the setup, I'm like, ooh, actually, that's a pretty big mistake. Can do NB if blue is blocked. Sheep port is scary. Yeah, I mean, red's assessment of my position is correct. Like I am in a pretty strong position. Road builder. Oh, where are they going? I think orange is kind of screwed. They can either go take the 6-3-11 or the 8-3. 8-3, huh? Okay. settlement on the 8-3. That's kind of okay for orange, but they still lose the game. They kind of just sit there and just do nothing. Maybe I can give them something like this for like brick, 2 bricks. I don't know. I don't know if they actually have 2 bricks is the thing. Do this for like brick sheep, maybe. Wood for brick sheep. If red says no, they should say no to this. This is like a scam trade. I could do something like this with red. This is actually pretty good for them since they get under. This is being a little bit too generous. But if they say no, I just buy a dev card and I'll pass. That's kind of fine with me. I think in this spot, yeah, you just gotta buy a dev card, and then I could also hunt for the sheep since this allows me to buy another dev. This allows me to buy another dev card. Maybe black wants something like this: 2 wood for 2 sheep. I don't think black has 2 sheep though. I got a victory point, which is kind of sucks since it's inactionable. What if I did 2 wood for a single sheep? Since the wood just stays dead in my hand without the brick. This is kind of a meh trade, but it clears out my hand, which is why I'm okay with it. Let's see if orange wants it. Okay, cool. They don't want it. I'll just pass. I think this position's fine. In this spot, I think red gets super desperate for the wood. They probably traded black here. There's the wheat they want. No way. Like, the wheat was only available on my turn. It's like, yeah, it just doesn't really make sense. I have to be able to profit a lot for it. Okay? So now they probably buy a dev card. Is that what they do? I mean, they can't do anything else with it. Yeah, drop the road with the extra wood. They got 1 more brick in hand. And they also have the settle. Okay, I lied. That means I think they have 1 sheep in hand. Yeah, they got 1 extra sheep in hand. Just because, no. I don't know what they have in hand. Okay, I can't track. The red's position now is pretty strong now with the 3-1 port. I still think I probably smash reds. Okay, let's look at this position. So red is at 5 points with the city. Orange is sitting there, and we can just ignore them. It's either black at 4 points, or it's red. I think it's actually red here. I'll just hit him here. Get the sheep. I could also probably block something like the 10, just to push orange to go ahead and also, I think this is almost antagonizes red a little bit too much. But I think this is fine. And if I can just keep the knight control, this sets me up to win the game. Okay? They'll probably put it on me. Probably the 10 or is my opinion the best move. The 8 sheep, okay. Take from me. Takes wood. That's standard. Okay, so they have wood and 2 sheep. They hunt for the brick. Why does black want the brick here? I think that's a mistake. I think in black's spot, I'd actually start going for the city. Play the knight card here. I think I'd still probably play on the 5 or is probably the best move. It's either the 5 or a 10 wheat. I think it's 5 or. I think that's a little bit more important. Got the wood. Kind of unlucky. I kind of wanted the sheep instead. And I guess I get to double rob them here. I could put this over here just to see what orange dev card is. Do I want more brick on the game? I think I'm okay with more brick. That's fine. Versus 2 wheat. This is slightly more diplomatic. I'm not sure. Both of these are pretty even. I'm just going to go ahead and steal from red. Get the sheep. Pass. Okay, unlucky. The problem with leaving this there is now orange and black love trading. Black says yes, I'll say yes. Damn it. So that might have been a mistake by me by saying yes to that trade, because as soon as I say yes to that trade, it induces black to say yes to that trade. So maybe I could have just said no, and then wait for black to say yes. But the reason why I said yes is because online players have a tendency to say yes to the first trade to see. And it's also like a live thing too. But I think that's a slight inaccuracy. I could have just said no. And black shoes, they're going to drop another road to I guess to the 11-12. Sheep for wheat, no. Ooh, that sucks. That kind of really sucks here. My position really starts to slow down here. Since, yeah, I need a 3-1 road setup here, upgrade this, and then maybe my position starts becoming more live. But otherwise, it's totally red in my opinion. That is doing pretty good. With the brick port, say no. Okay, so they're going to be taking the longest road. Cool. The 4 is actually really powerful for black if they get that. I have a big worry about me running out of settlement spots. That's a very big concern of mine. Also, just looking at this is not a knight card, but orange. So, okay, this is an interesting spot. I could either double brick. Let's see if I can do this with red. Let's see if red wants this. I can take brick port. I don't think I could port double brick to get settle on the 8 sheep. I just don't know how valuable that actually is. 6, they get 7 points here. I think the best move is just continue to buy dev cards. I think that's my best move. Monopoly, that's pretty good. I have 5 cards here. Do I reduce my hand size by 1 more time? I think it makes sense to do it for an or, right? Or I can keep it flexible. Screw it. I'm going to do it for an or. This is a little bit risky. The idea is, I don't know. That's a bit risky. Since if a 10 rolls, they get 3 ors. Oh my gosh. Oh, guys, I hate this. Yeah, that was a little bit risky. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll do this for like 2 sheep. Take it for 2 sheep. 2 for 2. I mean, that's actually a pretty good trade. Just the wood is kind of useful for you, and the 2 sheep is kind of useful for me. And so now it makes it so any 8 or 4 gets me a city, which is why I want it. But also I could simply just hold and say fuck it. Yeah, actually I'm gonna say screw it, just because there's an excess of sheep on the board. And I want there to be... Also, okay, wait. I got a mono, so it should probably... Yeah, actually, I got a mono. So in that spot, because I got a monopoly, I should have just held. Sheep. I can take the 6 sheep on the board. Maybe I can try to trade ore for wheat too. Something like this. For I mean, 6 sheep is 6 sheep, and it allows me to just simply city up this up. But does that do anything if I upgrade the 6 for 11? Doesn't do jack shit in my opinion. And it gets my opponents to eat me alive. But if I don't play a monopoly this turn, they kind of just sit here and just die. Like that me porting for that ore last turn was a big mistake. Yeah, since I could have dirty monopoly the sheep. I should have realized like getting a monopoly actually changes what I do this turn. That's okay. 7 sheep, that's decent. I'll take that. I think in this spot, okay, there's a few things I can do in this spot. I can buy dev cards. Yeah, the thing is like everyone goes after me now. Okay, so I can buy dev cards. I mean, this makes sense, right? Just city and dev card. Yeah, city dev card here. This is by far the best move. City, okay, or that's dev card, knight card. That's my second knight. In this spot, I definitely have to get a city. The problem is I just get a ton of heat now. So I take 8 points with this over here. Great. I'm glad it's blocked. Even more ore. Tons of ore on the board. 5 ore. One thing I'm concerned about is if orange plays a monopoly on the ore. No, there's not actually that much wheat on the board. Yeah, I think in this spot, I simply just... Yeah, take largest army for 8 points. And I got a road settle for 9. And I got a pool for the victory point / city up for the last point here. So just gotta buy more dev cards. 2 ore for an ore. Okay. That's pretty strong for black now. So now they're gonna be at 7 points with the city. Settle for 8. Now they're getting pretty close. Kind of dangerous. 9, okay. A bit unfortunate. I do think I actually want the sheep here. I don't actually care much about the wood. I think the wood's kind of the trashiest card. I do agree that it's actually should be black here. The problem is the wood is just so bad. I'm gonna try extorting red here. Cool. Now I can try to give him either an ore or a wood. I guess I can give him wood for sheep. Yeah, I guess I can give him wood for sheep, but like this is pretty good for red. But how do they win? They get to 6 points here. They kind of just sit there and it's hard for them to take largest army. So I'll give it to red. Just so they still look like they're doing pretty good and they're happy with that trade anyways. Okay, do I get robbed here? Black is at 7, but I'm showing 5. I do have 2 down dev cards. And they get the sheep back. I should have talked with red, like I can trade. So red's at 6 points here. Cool. And also I guess red's win condition is they can sneak road somehow. That would be pretty good for them. Okay, orange has an extra wheat now. I gotta hunt for the extra wheat actually. Yeah, let's see if black gets robbed or I get robbed. It makes sense if I get robbed here since they want the ore and also racing me for army. Yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, orange wants a second wheat. Orange wants a second wheat. Dev OJ. Yeah, my opponents are getting smart. They're trying to induce army competition, which is exactly what they want. Okay, a year plenty for the city on the 8-3. Nicely done. That means they're out of wheat to play my knight here. And I'm actually looking for sheep. Who's got sheep? Let's see. I'm actually just going to block them. Okay, sheep. Cool. Do this for sheep. Okay. I'll just say, if they do they want this at all? Or I can do this for a brick maybe? I really need to clear out all the wood in my hand. That's fine though. Let's go ahead and just do this. Buy another knight card. So that's 8 points, which is good. That's my 8 points. Tons more brick. The thing is that like, I might need red. Uh-oh. Red can still do some big connecting play. Maybe I can do something like 3 wood for like, I don't know. Do something like that. Or wood for 2 bricks maybe. This is kind of dangerous since I'm giving red 8 points here. But I'm confident that I can always feed black more wood for them to connect over here. Which is why I'm actually okay with both of these trades. But if red just wants to port everything away for dev cards, then sure, they can do that. But I think it's kind of a dumb move. Okay, maybe they're just trying to build to 10. That's also a pretty valid option. Okay, port for a wheat. I'm going to be looking for that. More bricks on red's hand. I'm probably gonna be looking for that brick later in the game. But yeah, like this is the problem without having the 3-1 port is that the wood just stays clogged in my hand. Not sure if I hold it. I say since black gets the 8 points on this turn, which they do, and it puts them in a pretty strong spot. Basically, I'm saying every single 6, I donate the wood, which is true. I can do that, but I'm not donating it for free. It's like we can do 2-for-1s or 3-for-1s. I should still get robbed here, but if the thing is, if red settles here, they're at 7 points. And then if they settle and then they connect, they're at 9 points. So I'm like, I'm not going to bring someone to 9 points. I need red's brick. Okay, let's see. Screw it. It's a little bit aggressive, but I think I just need the 3-1 so badly that I'm kind of okay with doing this. The problem with doing this move here is that like it's pretty dangerous. I can get plowed by orange if they have a road building, and there are 8 cards. So if the table's smart, then they plow me. And now I look like a huge threat, sitting at 8 points. So this is the kind of dangerous part about doing this trade. I'm going to talk to red. I still have that. I'm still looking for the sheep. Okay. 7 points. Okay. So now if they take road, they're going to be at 9. But for them to take road, they have to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's good. The 4 is always like my super money roll. So this is their settlement for 8 points. But I think I beat them there. 5. Okay. Oh, this is where they road settle, and this is where they get close. And orange instantly held. 6. Okay, black can actually, if they get, yeah, this is kind of dangerous. Maybe I shouldn't have robbed from red that last turn. But getting that brick was so valuable, and they said no to the extortion deal. I think I just got a 4-1 for the brick. Settle. Wait, don't I just win? No, I'm 1 card off from the win. Shit. I don't win, actually. Yeah, I'm 1 card off from the win. That sucks. I could try trading for the win. Okay, if they give me this, that's actually the win. Don't do this trade. Don't do this trade. Don't do this trade. Can't do anything with 2. Does this do anything for me? I can't do 4 for 1. I think that's just the win, isn't it? So settle. Actually, wait, no, I fucked up. That's not the win. That's not the win. Shit, I fucked up. Night card? Oh, I fucked up big time. Oh, no. Did I screw up? I think I screwed up. Did I trade him the win? 1, 2, wait. No, I didn't. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's dropped 4 roads. No, I actually, no, that might have been the clutch play. Okay. I messed up the math. Under timing, I just messed up the math. Okay, cool. I thought it was, no. Go to make red play the roads first, and then we can start talking about like any potential trades. Okay, cool. So now they're at 9. Good. Okay, cool. It's perfectly balanced. I don't think red can actually totally win just yet, but they still have 6 cards. Okay, good. They're just 3 for 1. Okay, I got so scared of the timer. Okay, good. Now, if I'm gonna get red to 9 points, they have to be at like low cards. 6. Okay, good. There we go. I think I actually made a mistake the last turn. I probably should have. Okay, 7. So now red's at 9. They also. Okay, they just. Dang, that's kind of dangerous because now red. Oh, dude, I'm so glad red got blocked there. Okay, let's see. I don't think I have any winning rolls just yet. Oh, geez. I think I just gotta block something like this, maybe. Yeah, I really shouldn't have fucking. I think I made a mistake last turn. Yeah, I made a mistake last turn. I think this is just the move here. Since now the brick is useless in my hand, right? That's why it's a mistake. I think I probably port for a wheat here is the best move. And also I could double jack red. That also is not a bad move if I double jack red. But if I get the brick again, it's so bad. If I get the brick, actually maybe I can double settle. Or I can road settle here. I think I survive another orbit, right? Because do I though? I don't think I survive another orbit. Since red's hand is 2 bricks since I just stole 1, right? 2 bricks. I don't think they have any extra sheep, do they? No, they don't have any extra sheep. I don't think they have any winning rolls here. That means black gets to go ahead. I'm just gonna port for a wheat. Fuck, I'm just porting for a wheat. Fuck. Oh, I don't have enough time. Okay, well it's fine. I could just hold. I don't think red shouldn't have any winning rolls. Oh no. Don't tell me that's the winning roll. No. They don't have enough. And then black gets the 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So maybe they can. Okay, so now black gets to drop more roads on their turn. Okay, cool. Black has to take road in order for them to win. And I'm not gonna help out in this spot. I mean, otherwise they're just gonna. Yeah. Why would you just settle? What are you doing? No. That's so greedy. This is the problem. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Okay. 11. That's actually pretty good for me since now I can potentially win myself by snagging a wheat. Do I know what the winning? I don't know what the last card is. I'm going to roll first. 11. Okay. Road. So if I get a single sheep or wheat, then I can win the game. No, if I get a wood, right? Isn't it 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? That's 3 cards. That's 2 wheat, 1 or yeah. So if I get a wood, then I win the game. So I think I just do this and a city up. I rob from black here. Think I probably any card wins me the game. Get a wood. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 ores. Okay, there we go. Nicely done. Okay. I drop a city and I win the game. Oh, that's too close. Okay, good. Man, the game is stressful sometimes. All right. Okay. What was in red's hand? Okay. I think that went relatively well. I think my opponent just placed a little bit poorly, especially orange. I like how black played. I like the 9-5-10 and the idea, and it was decent execution. And the more I think about it, I actually really like what black did. They decided to say, screw taking road, and basically just going for the point. Because then it allows red 1 turn to go ahead and go for themselves, and basically to hold for the win. But if red doesn't win, then black should be able to take road to win, I think. Is that actually smart logic? Because the thing is, red goes right before black. So if you're giving red that opportunity to win, and yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you take road as black, red's only way to win is taking road back, and they're going to do everything they can to. So I think you just end up in like a position where the road just gets passed back and forth. But it's like a classic unbalanced game with 2 road players, a dead army player, and like an actual like surviving army player. Anyways, I think it was a pretty standard game with playing the sheep port or sheep position, and I'm glad to be able to win it. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.